Thank you so much for indulging me and coming over today and having this short conversation with me.
My pleasure.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
It was a good day, very productive day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy.
Okay, introduce yourself, please.
I should introduce myself.
Yes,
Oh my
please.
gosh. That's actually usually a very difficult task because I'm like, okay, what should I say? Should I talk about what I do?
Right?
Like who I am,
I
like where
swear.
I'm from.
Should I just say my primary school?
You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Where I went for kindergarten. Do the much you want to do. Anything you do is fine.
Okay, well, I mean, my name is obvious. It's Jenny, Jennifer, whatever.
Is it, what do you like to be called? Jenny
I
or
honestly
Jennifer?
don't have a preference.
Okay.
My pet name at home, like my mom calls me Jenny, my family calls me Jenny.
Yeah.
So like
your friends?
friends is a mix, Jenny, right?
Yeah.
But Jenny has a softer spot because that's what my pet name at home
Yeah.
is, right? But my name is actually Jennifer, and it's actually interesting. Like, but why do people feel the need to shorten the name? Like,
Jenny.
it's like my
short
name is
enough.
Jennifer.
Just really 3 syllables right there.
Do you know what I mean?
Three syllables. Three.
Yeah, I get that it's long, but it's like, but just that's fine. Anyway, anyone that people feel comfortable
what do you
with.
do?
I'm an accountant. I'm a CPA.
Gang.
Chartered.
Chartered things.
It's not being,
This one is chartered, though, okay? You guys, they chartered something.
yeah, chartered PA accountant. And yeah, so I've actually I have been working in accounting for a while. But now I'm transitioning out of that. So I just got a
really?
new job.
Where are you
Yeah.
going? What are you going to?
I'm going into tech. I'm going to be a tech bro.
Where the money is. Where are you from?
It depends on what you mean by that.
Where, okay. Anyways, answer it anyways you like.
So the patriarchy want me to say that I'm from Edo State because that's where my dad is from. But my mom is from Delta. My dad is half Edo, half Calabar. So my dad's mom, my grandma, was Calabar.
Yeah.
So I'm like Edo, Calabar, Delta. Yeah, I'm definitely like full on South, right?
Yeah.
Like I represent, because my dad, even if my dad's father is Edo
Yeah.
and his mom is Calabar, like my dad mostly speaks the Efik language. And
Do
I
you
think that's
do you understand it?
a little bit, but not embarrassingly
Little.
Maybe I can greet and say good morning and good evening in it, but I can't. Yeah,
When was the last time you were in Nigeria?
I was there 4 years ago, 2018,
Huh.
for a wedding. Yeah.
Okay, let me see what's happening. Okay, so what's happening in Nigeria right now? Do you check Nigerian news? If you do, what's happening in Nigeria right now? Let's say in the entertainment space.
In the entertainment space, it's not necessarily happening in Nigeria, but I
Okay.
think David is trending.
Oh, but
then
of course. These guys are
also-
international brands.
Right, and then Funke and Kidele just got a divorce or separated or whatever from her husband. So there's that. And so this is actually, my favorite pastime, which I'm very embarrassed about.
Okay, embarrass yourself
You know, I'm
at
not
this point.
embarrassed about this.
Go for it.
My favorite, like, guilty pleasure is watching Jennifer's Diary, which does not add any value to my life whatsoever.
But it does. It makes you laugh.
But yeah, so the most recent episode, they had a notice saying that they're going on a break. Like Scene One Productions is taking a break from Jennifer's Diary.
Small Production is actually owned by what's his name?
JJC Skills or whatever.
Yeah.
And well, I think it's both. I think it's owned by both of them. Yeah. So yeah, they announced that they're going on a break. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know if that has
What's
anything
happening?
to do with the divorce or whatever, or separation or whatever it is.
Who knows?
Yeah. And then of course, people are blaming her for the separation.
Why does that happen all the time?
I think it's because she's such a power, she's
a bigger
successful.
brand.
Exactly. So they just assume
Yeah.
that she's the one who's the problem.
Or they just always assume that it's the woman that is the problem.
That's true too.
Why do they assume that it's the woman all the time?
It's the patriarchy.
Yes.
Everything is the patriarchy.
Yes.
No, because it's like it's always seen as the woman's duty to keep the marriage.
Yeah.
So if the marriage spoils, it's the woman's fault.
it's the
Whether
woman's
the
fault.
man cheated or
It's the woman's fault.
it's the
The
woman's.
woman
It's
made the man
you
cheat.
do not keep your marriage.
The woman did not keep her man.
Exactly.
She let the man go. The man is supposed to be kept.
Exactly.
Is what? Is a prize jewel.
Exactly.
That can
gold.
lost.
You have to hold it
You have
like egg.
What else is trending?
What else?
Davido is trending.
Right.
About what?
I think he posted
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
Right, with,
some very incredible photos.
Yeah.
What do you think about the photos?
I mean, he's living his truth, right? He's being himself.
Yeah. But this is very artistic, right?
Yeah.
Like he has, what are those things, dildos on his body?
I don't think they're dildos.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know what it is.
You should probably put a picture of the. You should probably put a picture like while this is rolling.
I don't know what those things are. What are those things?
They look like microphones to me.
Microphones to you, okay?
Yeah,
Well,
maybe someone else. You know.
it looks like.
I mean, that's
something.
like art is
Yeah.
open to everyone's
That's
interpretation,
like crazy.
right?
So, what do you think about David though?
I honestly don't know much about him. Like I mean, I see him in certain. Like, he makes cameos in certain things, and like I mean, I guess that he's one of those people that are like very vivacious and like
he is
exactly. But I don't necessarily know what he like, who he is, like what he's about and whatever. I guess he's an influencer or whatever.
He's a great influencer,
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
just so you know,
great.
for the record, I really like David.
Oh, do you?
Oh, I'm obsessed about David.
Are you?
He's
Interesting.
He's a great.
What about him?
Oh, I like the fact that he understands show business.
Okay.
A lot of people are in business, in the entertainment space, but do not know the show part of it. Some people know the show, don't know the business of it. Generally, seems to be one person that understands the show and the business.
I
So
see.
I can almost say that a lot of the things that David does that we talk about, even right now,
Right.
is the show part of his business.
Interesting.
And those things work together if you're in showbiz. He's a proper showbiz person.
So what exactly does he do other than like dressing up and stuff? Like what is his main thing? Okay.
He's a producer. He's an influencer, like you said. He also directs. He's
Movies?
also a great
okay.
content curator.
Oh, okay.
And he's an artist. He's an actor also.
Right. I've seen him. I can't remember what movie.
He's been acting forever. He's been acting since he was a child.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I didn't know that.
Oh, there is way vast in the entertainment space, in the acting world also.
Right.
In Nigeria.
Oh, that's
He's
cool.
multi-talented. I like that guy.
Wow.
I'll give
Are you in love with him or something?
I mean, what else is trending in Nigeria? I think,
Davido
Davido
is trending.
Tell
Yes.
me about what's happening with Davido.
Well, I'm not sure exactly why he's trending, but I know that he just did. He was at the
Oh, he did a
Afro
show.
Nation. Yeah.
What?
The Afro Nation Festival
Yeah,
in
the
Portugal,
festival,
which I thought I was gonna be at, but but I think I'm not sure why he's trending, but I know that like I don't know why he's trending. But speaking of Davido, like I was at his concert in London at the O2.
What do you think?
It was amazing. There's no but. Actually, I love Davido. Davido is so okay.
I feel like you're setting up for something for a but. I feel like you're like.
So I listened to this is my way of staying plugged in. I used to be very passionate about. Like, I left Nigeria when I was 14, right? And I
you're
used to,
16, so you left 2 years ago. Great.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, how did you know that?
I know.
Yeah. So as a 16-year-old, but no. So I guess I've been trying so hard to hold on to that Nigerian
Yeah, to the
and
culture
so
and
like
stuff,
exactly.
yeah.
So anyway, so I follow this guy Timmy-san. He started his podcast,
Yep.
which I think is amazing.
I agree.
And he interviewed Davido, and I think that was the first time I ever heard Davido like speak like in an interview,
Yeah,
right?
Not on the stage.
Exactly.
Like, sitting down having a
And
conversation.
just listening to his story, and just seeing how he's such a free
And then you loved him a
spirited.
bit more.
Honestly,
And then
he's a
you
down to
You got
earth.
sold.
Honestly, he's just a chill.
And the
dude.
juju caught you.
You know, it just captured my heart, and I'm like, all right, I'm sold. Davido is perfect.
Yeah.
But so I think he's an amazing person. Like he has a good heart and everything. And as an artist too, I think he also has that. He just wants to have fun. You know, you can tell that
You can see it in the way he carries himself.
He's like a little boy
in
on
his
the
heart,
inside.
right?
Exactly.
And he just wants to just vibe.
Exactly. He just wants to have a good time. So at his concert at the O2, like he brought everybody. He brought
That's one thing about
everybody.
Davido. He brings people all the time.
Yo, it became a festival. You know, at some point,
What did you come with?
yo, he brought Tenny, he brought Adekunle Gold, he brought.
I think Lee's coming to Calgary next week.
I heard, yeah. I don't know the name of the guy who sang Holy Father, but he brought that one too. He brought Pacharanking.
He brought the entire.
Yo, he even brought.
He just brought with a food truck.
He brought some artists from America too that I didn't even know their names. Some rappers, some British rappers. Like, he brought everyone. At some point, it actually got overwhelming because it's like I came to see Davido.
Like,
I mean, he put some of his tracks in between, but it was a full on. Even at the end, because I think the O2 has like a strict end at like 1 p.m. or 11 p.m. or whatever, and then every half hour that you're over that, I think you pay like 100K or something like that. And Davido, like that concert was over at like 12:30, so that's like a good hour and a half that he had to pay extra for, which I guess he didn't care because
nothing for Davido.
True. And I wonder if he actually paid all those artists that came on.
Oh, why not? I'm sure he would have. That's one of the things that I also like about Davido. So he's very community based. I think he's one of those artists that think that it's not a me, it's a we situation. He wants to bring everybody into the conversation.
Right. I think that's true. And I think you could also, like, he is that person. He talked about his late mom and how she really helped people and all of that, like in the podcast, right? So I think he took that trait from his mom where he just always wants to help people. But at the same time, I feel like, not to do like comparison because these are two very different people and they have like their work is like completely different. But I went to Burna Boy's concert in Edmonton 3 years ago, and Burna Boy is a performer. Like, he would perform the entire like 2-3 hours and you wouldn't get bored.
Of
like
course.
How
would you get bored? Then he's gonna do some strip tease.
You know. So listen to that podcast he did with him, like Davido did with him, and he talked about his mom, his late mom, and how like she, helped a lot of people and whatnot. And I think that sort of influenced him now, and that's why he, probably feels like he needs to help a lot of people and bring, those up and coming artists to his shows. And
so his
stuff.
mom used to be a community person.
I think so. I'm not really sure. Much. I don't know much about like what she did, but I think just from hearing what he talked about, like I think she helped. I think his mom and his dad actually, they helped a lot of people around them.
I can
like
actually
maybe in their
see
own
that
space.
with Davido, because you just see one random afternoon open up your Instagram and you see that he's paying the school fees of some person who
right?
wants to do WAEC.
Yeah, and then he did that thing where he raised how much and like from his friends, and then he gave it to the charities.
I think you guys are sleeping on Kiss Daniel though.
Really?
Yeah.
Please, what does he
fucking
say?
sleeping on Kiss Daniel. What does?
Like what? Give me one song.
Song.
Other than
Buga.
No, not what was the other one? No, but you, I can't recall.
Now you are go carry go.
What's the name of that
Ferrario.
Yeah, that's the only like other song.
So that's the song that you like the most. That
yeah.
You don't like Buga?
Yeah, Buga's nice. Like,
Buga's nice.
I just learned the
Buga's
dance.
a fucking banger.
Okay, sure.
Buga's a banger.
Okay. I mean, it's a great song. It's a great song.
It's a song of songs.
Okay.
That song will play for a while.
Okay.
You don't agree?
No, I mean, I think it's great.
You agree that it's great?
Yeah, sure.
Are you just saying it just to be nice?
I mean,
this girl, she's a critic of critics. Like, but to the Davido story, I think that's one of the things for me. This might not be a popular opinion, but I really believe that as creatives and as leaders, anyways, whatever it is you're doing, it's important to carry people along with you, especially as Africans, where we are not necessarily allowed into every room. When you get a chance to sit on that table and be invited to that conversation, it's very important as individuals to bring other people into the conversation with you.
Absolutely.
And that's why I really dig Davido.
Yeah. I think in that, it was like when you put it that way, that's definitely like, that's noble. That's awesome, right? And I think even taking it on a larger scale, right? That's probably one of the issues why that Black people have.
Yeah, 100%.
Is that we don't, like, once you get to a place, you shut that door hard.
Shut that door hard. No other person is coming into this room.
No. And I think it's so sad, and I feel like it's just having that scarcity mentality, right?
Yeah.
Where you feel like if someone else comes in, it reduces the one that you have,
Yeah.
right? And then I think it also goes back to colonialism, right? Where it's like, as a black person, you just feel like, okay, this our, you know, quote unquote white savior.
Yeah.
They've given me this opportunity, so I'm gonna hoard it,
Yeah.
so no one else comes in because they might pick that person over me,
Boy.
right? And not realizing that, you know, it's such a big space. Like there's so much space for. You know, like going back to Davido, like, you know, he brought Tenny, like, I would listen to Davido, but I also listen to Tenny.
Yeah.
I love Tenny.
Yeah.
I would listen to Pastor Ranking,
Yeah.
but it doesn't take away from
What you love, the love you have for Davido also.
Exactly.
It doesn't make him any less.
right. Like everyone has their own unique, you know, capability and unique, you know,
That's powerful.
thing that they bring to the table, right?
That's powerful. That's powerful.
Yeah, I feel like as black people, as a collective, especially as Nigerians,
Especially as Nigerians. You have to zone it onto that's zone it to Nigerians.
we need to start having like that inclusive mentality, right? And
Yeah.
like see ourselves as one,
Yeah.
versus just me against everybody else, right? I heard that, you know, just randomly scrolling through Twitter, apparently like some people, when they migrate to Canada from Nigeria, they start to tell people in Nigeria, like they start to tell them all the negative
Don't
things
come
about.
here.
Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Why? Boy,
Canada
you came here.
do you know, like Canada is so huge, and there's still so much space.
So much space.
You know, so many opportunities.
And then you
for
tell me
people.
that people should not come here. Oh, it's hard.
Like,
It's hard. Don't just come. See me, even me. I'm even thinking about relocating back to Nigeria.
but you're not.
But you're not relocating. Not.
And I mean, yeah, granted, it's not easy as an immigrant,
Yeah,
like to
of
get settled
course.
in Canada.
Yeah.
Fine.
If we go back to Davido's story and probably maybe even end this conversation there, and I really like how you anchored it, talking about how we should actually speak more for each other than against each other. We should allow more people to come into the room than just lock the key and throw the key away.
Right.
Like, I want to be the only person who has access to these
Exactly.
resources,
It's so
and tell
sad.
people that you shouldn't come when you know that you actually have a better life here in a
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with that narrative. And for me, what I would say is Afro folks should stop seeing competition, but see it as a way to complement each other as against competing with each other.
Absolutely.
In whatever career path that we find ourselves, whether you are a makeup artist, a photographer, you're a doctor, you're anything that we do, see the other person as somebody who's coming to complement that space and not trying to take or deprive you of the resources in that space. I think that's
Right.
one of our biggest problems.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you just feel like, you know, it's almost like a cookie jar, right?
Yep.
So the more people come in and pick from
The
it,
less resources you have.
you
in
know,
there.
but it's actually not.
no,
It's not
it
a
actually
cookie jar.
increases.
Exactly.
It actually increases.
Yeah,
It's the opposite
because
of
it's
that.
so interesting. Like, if we see it that way, in the sense that, you know what, when we're in a space, like we're actually, just because we're in that space and we're good at what we do,
And our
whatever,
excellence shows.
exactly, we're opening the doors for other people. And, you know, it doesn't mean that once you're in this space, you have to shut the door because then you're going to lose your own job. No, you know, for other people,
Yeah.
other black people to come in. Yeah.
Till I see you fellas again, stay safe out there. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Smile because you deserve it. Drink water. Nobody get problem. We all get problem. But drink some water, sip some wine, chill, relax, with a smile on your face, and stay safe. And I remain that Yoruba boy in the city of Calgary, making so much noise with a yellow cap on his head. Stay safe, have fun. Bye.